Okay, so you don't see this every day, right? A former first lady decides to skip a presidential inauguration.
Yeah.
And that's what we saw happen with Michelle Obama at Donald Trump's inauguration.
Right.
But there's more to it. She also was absent from Jimmy Carter's recent funeral.
Huh.
I mean, those are two pretty big events, to miss.
Yeah, I think anyone would agree with that.
And before we get into why this is so interesting, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our other deep dives.
You're right. It's definitely unusual, especially when you think about it. Both Barack and Michelle were expected to be at the inauguration,
right,
especially since the Clintons and the Bushes were there.
Yeah.
Then you have Carter's funeral.
Yeah.
And we saw something truly historic. Every single living former president.
Oh, wow.
Gathered to pay their respects, and Michelle Obama was absent again.
So let's get our facts straight first.
Okay.
Michelle Obama not attending Trump's inauguration. Well, that wasn't just a rumor. E! News confirmed it. They got a statement directly from her spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the inauguration, it did see a full roster of other important people.
Okay.
Barack Obama, of course.
Right.
Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
George and Laura Bush. And then, of course, President Biden himself.
It really makes you think about how important Carter's funeral was, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
This is the first time we've seen all the living former presidents together.
Oh, wow.
Since 2018.
Yeah.
And to think that Michelle Obama missed it just makes it even more interesting.
Yeah, and according to CNN's Jeff Zeleny,
Yeah.
she was supposed to be there, but she decided to extend her stay in Hawaii. So that's why she wasn't at the funeral. But, I mean, do you think, given how important it was historically, do you think the reason for missing it had to be something really important?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments and like the episode if you're finding this interesting.
That's a good point. It does make you wonder, but here's what we do know.
Yeah.
Even though she wasn't at the funeral physically, Michelle Obama still made sure to pay her respects to President Carter.
Okay.
She and Barack released a joint statement on their Instagram.
Oh, wow.
And in it, they said, and I quote, "President Carter taught all of us what it means to live a life of grace, dignity, justice, and service."
Really powerful words.
Right.
It seems like she wanted to show her sympathy in a different way.
Yeah.
And it really raises some questions about her decision to not be at both of these events.
Mm-hmm.
Was it personal?
Yeah.
Was it just her schedule?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it, some kind of statement about what's going on politically?
It's definitely interesting to think about. If you look back historically, former first ladies have always gone to the inaugurations.
Yeah.
It's kind of a symbol that power is changing hands peacefully, no matter what the political differences are.
Exactly.
But when Michelle Obama skipped Trump's inauguration, especially when her husband was there, that was breaking with tradition. And then her not being at Carter's funeral, which wasn't really a political event,
Right.
Makes you think there must have been other reasons.
So we end up with this very unique situation.
Yeah.
Almost like a puzzle.
Yeah.
With some of the pieces missing.
Exactly.
And it makes us really think about how the role of former First Lady is changing, how important they are in American politics, and how they decide to handle these really complicated situations.
Yeah. It's a good reminder that even people who are always in the public eye, they still have their own private lives and reasons for doing things that we might never really understand.
Yeah.
And sometimes, those stories that are never told, they can be the most fascinating.
Definitely a lot to think about.
For sure.
And before we go, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this discussion, be sure to give us a like.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
It's these kinds of conversations that keep us informed and thinking.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.